Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how I made my semi-custom mattress for my bench and bed. So I got the backrest, I have the bed, and have the slide out that'll fit my pieces exactly because I cut them to fit. But like I said, it's semi-custom. I didn't order it custom, but I did hack it up to make it customized for my needs. And let me show you how I did that. So I got this mattress from Amazon. It's not a custom mattress. It's a tri-fold mattress, 25 inches wide, and I want to be able to kind of customize it to fit my area. So let's give that a shot. All right, so you guys know, if you saw in a previous video, this is a slat bed that slides out. Slides out like this. So I want to make a custom bed mattress that'll fit up to here and have backrest that I could put on the extension part. But first thing I need to do, this is from my previous build. This is the mobile office, and right now it's just a bunch of junk. But in this version of this Han Solo element camper, I'm not going to use this office setup. I'm going to have the other seat back in, just to show you guys different options for doing things. But I'm going to put the other seat back in before I do this. And with that seat back in, another advantage is that I can push the seat forward and put the chair forward and extend this bed a little bit further than what it could go with this here. And just like that, I undid all the work that I did. Got the seat back in, no more mobile office, and now I can drive two people again. The bed will extend out like that. The nice thing is that I didn't need to readjust it because it fit perfectly right on those two rails. All right, now let's get the mattress done. All right, so let's see how well this works. Alright, comes like that. Guess we'll have to be careful when we cut this, not to cut the mattress, of course. Alright, tears out pretty easy. Okay, let's puncture it. Air should inflate and it should be pretty thick. I said air inflate, but you know, it should fill up with air. We're not pumping it up. Let's see how long it is. It should fit pretty perfect. Alright, so that's the way it's fitting right now. That looks pretty good. Come over here. And you can see this is 75. This bed is 75 and I need 72, I think, for what I have here. But that's going to work out well. That's the way it looks. Let's lay on it. See how comfortable it is. All right. Seems pretty soft to me. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be nice and comfortable. So remember, I said this is going to be a semi-custom, so I'm going to customize this a little bit. The nice thing is that it's already partitioned right here, and that's actually where I want to cut it, so that when the bed is in, it should fit pretty well. Just a little bit of a gap, not a big deal. You could pull it out like that if you don't want to see the gap. This side will have this much space, but that's okay. All right, so let's do some of that customizing. All right, so here's what I had in mind. I would cut this part right here so that only two pieces are still connected. And I would break up this back piece into two separate pieces that will act as backrests right there, so that I'll put two sections together to make that area fit right there. Let's take out the cushion, and then we could cut it up to whatever size we need. There's like a foam on top, like a soft foam, and a memory foam underneath. So what we would need to do is cut off this part right here, check that out, and then we could cut this in half so that I could use the two halves as the backrest. All right, a little bit of a change of plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece right here like this, so that first we'll have this section filled up, and then we could cut the two backrest pieces. So uh, it'll look nice and flush, so that there's no gap or anything like that. So we're going to cut right there and give us a nice flush look. Let's mark the spot, something like that. So I'm going to just use two pieces of wood to kind of help me press it down. And from there, I'm going to cut. Not the prettiest cut, but it'll do. All right, coming back to this side. Remember, there's that spot we took the cushion off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this cushion back in here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this in. I'm not going to cut it and re-sew it. I'm just going to fold it in underneath. And that should work out nicely. Let's look at the other end. All right. Nice, clean, flush look. All right, so in bench mode, it'll look like this. Everything will be nice and even. Look at the other end. Nice and straight. All right. So now let's work on the extension parts. Now with that remaining piece, I'm going to need to cut two halves that fit. So I'm going to throw this part away and cut two halves evenly. All right. Oh boy, my measurements are off. How could I do that? Oh boy. I was supposed to do 9.5. I did 8.5 as the half. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. I should have known when I got it. Oh well, what can I do? You're gonna be stupid. I have to live with it. Alright, I may regret this, but I'm gonna try to salvage this situation and cut that extra inch. See how that goes. It's just so little to work with. I'm not sure how well it'll hold, but we'll see. Alright, so this sliver will go with this guy right here. And now we have two equal halves. Alright, so for these guys, nothing fancy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in a pillowcase. And I'm going to put that piece that I cut The pillowcase will keep everything in. All right, so it's a normal pillowcase, so it's not going to fit perfectly. So what I'm going to do is just fold it over like that. And it should be fine. And I hate sewing, so I'm going to put 2 safety pins to hold the fold down. Okay. All right, so I got them both. Let's try them out. There and right there. Perfect. There's the bed. Got the cushion pieces in. So now when it's in bench mode, we'll use this as a backrest. All right. Not too bad at all. Even with that little mistake that I did with the little extra piece, it's all right. It's contained within the pillowcase. So now I have a semi-custom mattress that fits my bench bed slide out bed combo.